Mugeni, the Meru Queen Joyce lovers, welcome to today's video. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. Welcome back. If you're seeing this face for the first time, my name is Joy, the Meru Queen, and to my returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back. Definitely when you see me in the kitchen, you know that it is another cooking video, or rather it is another recipe. Before we continue, guys, please, if you've not subscribed, you remember to subscribe, like the video, share the video, and leave a comment and tell me how you thought about it, or if you make this meal that we are about to cook today, also come back and comment and tell me how it came about. So today we are cooking something that is known as ugali. Those of you that are Kenyans, you know our main meal that is called ugali. First of all, we have here ugali flour, maize flour. Okay, that's how we make. For those that are not Kenyans, we make ugali using maize flour. So this one here, it's about to finish, but this one will be enough. I'll top it up later. And then I have my sufuria for cooking ugali, and definitely my cooking stick. This is what we use in Kenya to cook ugali. It looks like this. So can we start, guys? Okay, on to making our ugali, guys. So definitely start by putting on the fire. Okay, and then we pour in the water for it to boil. So you put water depending with the size of ugali that you want. If you want a big ugali, you put in a lot of water. If you want a little ugali, you just use little water. So in my case, I'm not cooking a lot of it. So just enough water will be enough, like that. Guys, for me, I use a traditional sufuria cooking pot because I'm a traditional gali. You see even my mwiko. it is traditional. Okay, like by then in my kitchen I usually have these touches of traditional thing. So we cover this water up until it boils, and then it will be ready for making ugali. It's now boiling, so now we can start putting in the flour. Okay, so here we have the maize flour. Ugali is made using maize flour. Before you start now putting in the flour, there's this habit that is common with many. You first of all reduce some water. Okay, I don't know why, but it comes in handy when now you need to, maybe you've put in a lot of flour and then it has become so hard, you use that water to soften it a bit. So let us put in the flour. You start by putting flour little by little. You don't put a lot of it all at once. Okay, as you give it time to start boiling. This sufuria is too hot, so definitely I need a kitamba to hold it. My kitchen kitamba is here. So you go mashing as it still boils. That's how you go about it. So it has started now. At this point it is becoming more like heavy porridge. As you continue to mash, it becomes like heavy porridge. Ugali is usually hard. My subscribers who are non-Kenyans have not heard of ugali before. This is how we make ugali. It's a Kenyan staple food. Some tribes like the Luo and the Luya community, the Kisi, this is their everyday meal. But for us in Meru, we don't do ugali like that much, like the people from the Nyanza side. Here in Meru, I think we can do ugali even twice a week, once a week. Some people, others 3. But as we are progressing, it's becoming more and more common here in Meru. So now it's still soft. Ugali should be hard. That's where you start adding in the flour now, little by little, as you continue mashing it until you start feeling it getting hard. Yeah, So this is what you do repeatedly until the ugali gets the right consistency, or rather it becomes hard enough. So you see, it has started becoming hard. As we continue, this cooking sticker, ugali stick, it starts now, like initially you see that the ugali it was sticking much. You see, as you mash, you see the ugali, the stick is no longer getting stuck into the mixture. So you feel by yourself in your hand that it's getting harder and harder and harder and harder. When you remove the stick, it's not getting stuck inside, okay? Like that. It has become hard. There are some people who love soft ugali. Soft ugali means it's not as hard, and there are some people who love hard ugali. So me, I just love that medium kind of ugali, not hard, not soft. I'll show you guys how we test it here in Kenya. How we check if the ugali is ready. Okay. Continue mixing. Like that. For me, I feel it's like hard enough. Like that. So now let me show you. Let me show you how we test it here in Kenya to know if it is hard or soft. The Kenyan, we call it the Kenyan way or the Kenyan way, guys. Let me show you. This is how it is tested. You take a bit of the ugali. Oh God, it's so hot. Like that. This is the local Kenyan way, okay? And then you take a little bit of it like that. Press it a little, and then this is how we do it in Kenya. You do it like that. Have you seen, guys? Yeah, it has not stuck. I have used it to hit the wall. It has bounced back. It has fallen. That tells you it is hard enough. But if it would have stuck, like even you see it's not even sticking, if I would have drawn it and it sticks on the wall, that would have told you the ugali is still soft. You need to add a bit of flour for it to harden a little bit. That is a Kenyan traditional way of testing our ugali. So when it's hard enough, you now start pressing it down. Okay, press it down now completely until it flattens on top, or maybe it forms like, some people make it form like a mountain. Yeah, so you see now that is our ugali. There are people who remove it immediately from the fire, but for me, I give it like only maybe 5 minutes. Yeah, like that. So you see, do it like that, guys, and then I leave it maybe for like 5 minutes, and then I get it out of the fire. At this point, by the way, guys, you lower the heat, yeah, so that it doesn't get burnt. In Meru, there's a way ugali is cooked, but now that is using now the wholemeal maize flour. The one that you've taken your maize to the portion mill and then it has been crushed, so you've gotten your whole meal. Unlike this one that we buy from the supermarket that has been processed and has been added things inside. So the one that is whole meal is when it has become ready, the lower side, okay, you place like the metallic lid, like this one. Some people use a pan, okay, so you place it on top and overturn. When it is overturned, now it's get ready the upper side, okay, but that is now the wholemeal maize flour. So for those who are using the wholemeal maize flour, you make sure you've given it a lot more time. Actually, I'll surprise you guys. In Meru, it starts getting prepared at 5 when it's supposed to be eaten at 7, so that the maize gets ready completely. But this one has been refined, it's soft. Guys, my ugali is ready. Okay, so we put off the fire now. Yeah, and then this is how we overturn it, like that. Okay, like that. So when you overturn, as long as your ugali is hard enough, that's how it leaves the pot. Okay, and here guys, we have our ugali ready. This is what we call ugali in Kenya, a delicious meal for a lot of people, a staple food in this country.